Hey, I need to talk to somebody about an unfair dismissal case. It happened to me a couple of weeks back.
Okay, can I take your name, please?
Yeah, it's Michael Gambino.
Okay, what's happened?
So in May just gone, I got fired for allegedly pushing Susan from the accounts department down the stairs.
Okay.
Okay, so there's no CCTV in the hallway. There's nobody, no witnesses. There's no nothing. She's saying I did it. That's it. But I mean, she's a drunk. They can just be seeing that she's be drinking, and maybe she falls down the stairs on her own. I don't know.
And what kind of process was followed then?
So nothing really. I get called into HR and they start telling me I've done this. You know, I move all the way over here, settled down. This has been my life for 7 years. And now they've kicked me out the door. We get in an argument, right? Because she doesn't bring the cakes in for her birthday, right? Every year she doesn't bring the cakes in for her birthday. I say, Micky, you can't have this because if she doesn't bring the cakes, the next thing Angela doesn't bring the cakes, Pamela doesn't bring the cakes. So the Sandra, Rita, all that, you know, the Monica doesn't bring the cakes, Erica doesn't, and I'm like, before you know it, nobody's bringing no cakes for nobody. And I sort of said this to her. We had this big argument, and this is the day she falls down the stairs. But this isn't my fault, is it?
I couldn't possibly comment. I have no idea. I've not seen anything about it. So it's something that we can look into for you. We'd need to sort of like have a meeting. I'd need to see what kind of documents you were given, what conversations were had with the company, you know, so I can advise you on whether you've got any prospects of bringing an unfair dismissal claim.
Sure, of course.
I do have to charge for that advice though. So we operate on hourly rates. My hourly rate is £300 plus VAT an hour. So
listen, don't worry about the money. I can handle the money, capiche? It's fine. It's fine. I'm a protected guy. There's more work for me. It's not cool. You know, between you and me, maybe I did give her a little nudge, but she's going that way anyway, right? So how do they know? Is my point.
Okay. Well, that changes things, though, doesn't it?
No, because there's no. I mean, she may or may not have fallen for that. She's a drinker. She's drinking at lunchtime. I just happened to bump into her at the top of the stairs for all anybody knows. You know, she falls. Yeah. I mean, she's fine. She's got a couple of broken ribs. She's gonna be fine. She's up in the hospital 6 weeks max.
Okay. Well.
Listen, can I leave? Listen, can I leave maybe my number, my email?
Yeah, so what's your email address, please?
So it's Micky Four Fingers.
Micky.
That's right, yeah. 4 like the number 4, fingers, as in one got chopped off in an accident.
Yeah, got it.
At gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
That's right.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
And what was your surname, sorry?
Gambino. Michael Gambino.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay, see you later. I'll look forward to it. Bada bing, bada boom. See you later. Capiche?
See ya. Bye.
Bye-bye. Ciao.
You're speaking to Nat. How may I help?
Oh, hiya. Yeah, I'm just calling because I've got an unfair dismissal case that I'm hoping to bring against the former employer. I think it's quite a strong case. I'm just looking for a solicitor that can help, really.
So basically, it's quite an embarrassing one, really, so I'll just kind of cut straight to it because there's just no real easy way around it. But I was fired for, so I engaged in dogging in the company car.
I don't know if you know the Midlands area at all, but there's a great little spot just north of Cannock on the Chase, which I sort of regularly frequent. I don't suppose you know that area at all? No, fair enough. It's like sort of, yeah, I appreciate it's not a lifestyle everyone can handle.
But basically, I told the boss that I had to sort of stay in Scunthorpe overnight because I had a lead on another meeting in the morning. But actually, what I did was I sort of picked up my wife and we headed over to this spot in Cannock that we've been wanting to go and I sort of took the company car, hoping to sort of impress the locals that are down there.
We were hoping the company car would like sort of just impress a few of the regulars down at the sort of dogging spot, which to be fair, I mean, it kind of did. But unfortunately, where I got caught out, I did not realise that that the dash cam actually, I've got a dash cam in the company car and it films both inside and outside of the car, and apparently it runs 24 hours a day.
When I got back to the office on Monday, I was called into HR and they sort of said that why wasn't I in Scunthorpe selling the sort of Spar White index board paper at $2.30 a tonne, and I said I was.
Like I kind of said, yeah, I was up in Scunthorpe. They proceeded to present me with like 4 straight hours of dash cam footage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, 4 hours of straight dash cam footage of a train of truck driving.
And then they sort of presented me with a sort of 4 hour straight dash cam footage video of like train drivers sort of taking it in turns to plough my wife, sort of one after another, which was kind of hard to argue with, to be fair. Although, as I said to them, I don't know why that's me getting in trouble, because I was literally just sat in the passenger seat watching.
And I also like arranged for the car to be thoroughly cleaned after, admittedly, like with the company credit card. But I mean, all bar a few of the heavily stained areas, it was actually like cleaner, the car was, than when I took it out.
Company credit card, but so it was all returned clean.
Based on what you've said, you're not going to have a claim for unfair dismissal.
Well, my thinking is that they didn't declare that they were filming me. So, I mean, outside of company hours, I'm allowed to do what I want, really, aren't I? So, they didn't tell me they were filming, and like, if I'd have known that, you know, I would have put some tape over it or something.
So now I did ask them for the footage back, which they said no. But is there anything I can do legally to get that footage from the dash cam back? Because that would do numbers on Pornhub. Trust me, if I uploaded that to Pornhub, that would do numbers.
That's something you would need to discuss with the team, but
yeah,
sure there'll be ways around that.
Hello?
Sorry?
Have you like been injected with ketamine or something? It's like, I'm trying to ask you questions. I feel like you've sort of dropped off to a K-hole.
I would say the other side of it might be something that...
All right.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
All
Have a
right
nice
then,
day.
thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hello?
Good afternoon, Taylor Bristol. Liam speaking.
Oh, hiya. Yeah, I've got I think of an unfair dismissal case that I'm trying to bring against an old employee, and I'm just an employer, sorry, and I'm just looking for a solicitor that can help me with that. Really, I think I've got some strong grounds.
Right. No worries. Can I just say the name of the company?
The name of the company where I worked, yeah, sure. It's WAI Logistics.
And are you still employed by them, or have you been? What's happened?
So, I've actually been terminated the employment now since the end of May. So, I mean, there's no easy way to kind of explain this. It is kind of an embarrassing one, but I'm going to have to just sort of tell you. But I was kind of caught making a sort of self-pleasure pornography video. I'm sort of an amateur pornographer, and I was kind of making one in one of the work vans, and I kind of got caught doing it. And I sort of checked my contract, and there's nothing saying you can't use the work facilities for something like that. So I don't think they've got any valid sort of grounds to sack me.
So my initial thoughts about this is that it's potentially a gross misconduct offence, and it could be classified as something that you could be terminated over.
I've checked my work contract. I've been through that, and there's like literally nothing in there saying I can't use the work facilities to make a porno. So I don't really think they've got... I mean, I'm a good worker. I always do go over and above. And I didn't have anyone else. Like, I've got my own... It was just me on company property. It was just a self-pleasure video. So I didn't bring anyone else that wasn't working for the company onto site.
Right, no worries. And of when they dismissed you, what was the they put it as gross misconduct?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Okay, great. And as a side note to that, I'm also considering sort of bringing a case against Volkswagen, like a personal injury thing. I'm not sure it's their fault, but kind of the reason I got caught and fired for it was because I kind of got myself stuck on the gear stick of the van for like 45 minutes or so, and then the warehouse guys turned up, and then they had deliveries to do, and they ended up just sort of yanking me off the gear stick, and like I can't get a good look down there, obviously, but I think there's some real sort of damage down there, and I don't know if that's Volkswagen's design fault or anything there that I could bring against them.
My initial thought is that Volkswagen would argue that that isn't what the use of the gear stick, so obviously it wouldn't be designed in such a way to
yeah, I understand that, but it actually doesn't say that though, does it? It doesn't say not to do that, I suppose. That's what I was thinking, like they should be clearer, shouldn't they? They make it look like that.
It's something that I'll have to have a word with my head of department, and I'll give you a call back by the end of the day just to see if it's something that we can assist with going forward.
All right, yeah, great.
Okay,
Thank you very much. I look forward to hearing from
by the
you.
end of the day.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you for your help.
Bye.
Thanks. If, by the way, just very quickly,
Yeah.
if you do need to see the video, you can kind of, it's on most things now. It's kind of, it's called Warehouse Man Gets Caught on Gear Stick. So you can kind of, if you need to show the actual video to them or anything. So it's actually done quite well in terms of numbers on that. It's done like over 300,000 views and 4.5 stars on the review section. But that's neither here nor there, is it? Okay, thank you very much, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. I just thought I'd let you know.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Do you guys deal with personal injury as well? Because I thought there might be grounds to sort of sue Volkswagen due to personal injury, because I'm not sure if it's their fault, but I was sort of stuck on the gear stick for like 45 minutes, and because the guys had to get some deliveries done, they ended up just having to kind of I can't say that,